Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Getting Close Up, the show focused on independent artists and creatives. I'm your host, Danielle Cox, and I love making new friends, so be my friend by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and ding the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. My guest today has taken his individuality and flair for fashion and used it to build a brand that's a testament to his tenacity and overcoming. Today, we are getting close up with Terrae Porter of Trunks Up Apparel. Hey there, Mr. Cool.
Hey, Miss Lady.
That's hilarious. I like what you got, the cool vibe going on, and we got the clothes next to you, which I'm happy to get into. Go and show the people your eyes so they can connect with you. Look at that. Connecting. Well, it's good to see you. I know we've only met like online, essentially. But yes. I want to get into your story a little bit because you told a really funny story about how you got into fashion. And your brother was going to be here with you today, but unfortunately he couldn't make it, Trin. And he kind of ratted you out about you wearing women's jeans. So let's talk about that.
So into that, where I first got into fashion and started looking at all clothes now. So it hit me real different. So now I look at everybody that anybody is wearing. You know what I'm saying? So I went over my auntie house, and it was the jeans that was sitting in the closet, and they was my speed and my loudness, and it had a nice, unique design on there that I love.
And aunties do be wearing stuff like that. I'm going into my auntie era, and I need to find me some auntie jeans.
Listen, so when I picked them up, I said, "Auntie, what's wrong with these?" She said, "Boy, they ugly." I said, "No, they not." And they was women jeans. So when I told her I'm going to put something together with it one day, and I did it for my birthday.
Did she want them back?
The first person I sent it to was her, the pictures.
That's funny. What did she say?
She loved it.
That's hilarious. But that's good though, because like, you know, there are some differences between women's and men's, like with the measurements and things like that. But as far as style and how you put things together, it really is about how you put things together.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted to, in the intro, talk about your individuality, because it takes a lot to just not care what anybody else thinks and just go ahead and do what it is that you wanted to do.
Yes.
So talk to me about Trunks Up Apparel, where the name came from. Your logo is an elephant. So where did that come from?
So the elephant represents protection and peace, and it does that for you. My mother, who is deceased now, and she passed in 2020, she loved elephants. So with that passion of her loving elephants, it kind of rubbed off on all of us. Then my cousin was on social media one day. She said "Trunks Up," and
oh wow.
And we rolled with it.
That's very fitting.
And we rolled with it, and that was that. Then we started it, kept on saying it, kept on saying it, kept on saying it. Next thing you know, I started getting into my designs, my clothing, and that's what I named it, Trunks Up.
Yeah, so it's like it was a tribute to her, essentially.
Yes.
And the partnership between you and your brother is almost like another tribute to her, essentially. How did you guys start working together on
it? So once I got into it, the business, like the fashion of it, and so I decided to create a woman's jacket. You know what I'm saying? So, and that came from a patch that was supposed to be put on another jacket. Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be put on another jacket, and I had them on the side, and I just randomly put it on the varsity jacket that I had sitting around, and I thought, this is going to be nice.
Oh, so you were embellishing something else, and then you decided to put it on a varsity jacket instead.
Yes. And that's where magic happened.
Because you're involved in you two-step, you do a lot of different stuff, you have different events, you promote events as well.
Yes.
So talk to me about the connection between creating these fashions and that scene. Like, how did that connect?
Well, I was always told by my mother, when you step outside, you always make sure you look good. You You know what I'm saying? So, and I kept that persona of always looking good when I step out. So that's where that kind of came from. And then I just developed more style and more looks, different colors, not just the basic blue. I started wearing orange, purple, pink, yellow.
Kept it very colorful.
Yeah, kept it colorful. So I always liked it loud, vibrant colors and floral flower shirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's funny as you say that because I remember you also were telling us a story about how you went to an event and like the worst possible thing happened.
Yes.
Or at least for a lot of people, it would be the worst possible thing.
Yeah.
What happened?
I went into blue jeans and blazers, and this guy had on the same basic outfit as me. He had on a perfect purple blazer, and he had on a hat, but his was an NFL team. Mine was a basketball team. And I didn't like it.
You wasn't trying to go 20 with him, like.
You know what I'm saying? I tweaked
people think y'all did it on purpose.
I tweaked it up with my own style and flair to it, but at the same time, it was looking just like me. And so that's when I decided, and I said I would never ever wear nothing basic again.
Well, it's funny because like with all the different websites that you could go to find clothes and to buy stuff, unfortunately, it seems like they're all still buying from the same distributors, like in China or something like that. Fast fashion is a thing. It's gotten so big to where we all end up wearing similar things.
Yeah. So like to the point where, let's say for instance, we having a green party or a blue party.
Yep.
You got all these people going on these sites looking at blue or green, and some people got the same liking.
Yeah. And
that's where I wanted to go away from. Mm-hmm. The same liking, okay, that means somebody else gonna have that on. Probably. Definitely, if it's a red party.
Oh, if it's a red party, it's gonna be a bunch of those onesies with the lace on the side.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at least 6 people with that on.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. I've seen pictures posted from white parties, from black parties and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly where they got that from.
Yeah.
Because I can recognize the material, I can recognize the pattern, I can recognize how it's made, and I'm like, I know exactly where they got that from. Yes. So that's one of the good things about having so many creatives and designers that want to make new things or at least embellish things to make it different.
Right.
Talk to me about what appeals to you and your sense of fashion when you're putting something together. What is it that inspires you?
What inspires me was when I was putting these things together, it was my mother. You know what I'm saying? So her closet was huge. And she told me my closet is huge. And I didn't feel it. My closet is 3 times the size. I got 3 different rooms with 3 different closets.
Oh no.
And they all filled up with colors, jackets, blazers, minks, this, that, her clothes still. Cause it gonna push me to even get creative and start using her material, her clothes that's in our house.
So what was the point where you started to make this a business? Where you said, I'm going to not just make things, because you ended up initially giving them away to try to bring attention. Yeah.
So I started giving them away at first as a promotional tip so that people would buy. You know what I'm saying? So as I started creating them, I would go into parties where I would have multiple people there. Now the spotlight is on me.
That's smart though.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I started promoting the jackets through that way.
So it became like a word of mouth thing. People would see it at the events. Yeah. And they were like, well, where'd you get that from? And who did that for you? And it would point back to you.
It point back to me. Then that's when they came to me. It was like, how much it cost for a jacket? Did I have a price? No.
So let's talk about that. What are some of the struggles that you've had with trying to figure out pricing?
I was pricing without the actual material. You know what I'm saying? So even though I had the jacket already, and once I got the materials to go on the jacket, it was about $80. So once I said that to somebody, I said $80. So then I ranged it up, and it was a little bit more pricey than that.
Well, after you counted up the cost of the jacket and also your time. People don't really take into account that. They go, oh, well, she made this hat, and this hat looks like this hat I could find on Amazon. No, she spent her hours making this hat. Like, you spent your hours putting this together, and that also has a cost on it.
Yes. So, and at that point, as I dropped the promotional jacket, which was free, then I went to the price of $120. $120 is the grand total of the pricings of me getting the whole jacket. It's not including my time at all. Not my no markup price or nothing yet. Because at this point, I'm still growing and still getting the merch out here.
And how has that been received? Like, what has been the response to the jackets, the cost, buying directly from you? Like, what has been your experience with that?
I had a couple on a pre-trial jackets, which of course, where I would make the jacket and the material that I was using wasn't strong enough. Or to the point where when I first started making the women varsity jackets, I was using an iron.
Oh, okay. So because this is another thing that people don't understand. You can want to make something and find materials that you like, but it may not necessarily be the materials you should use.
Yes. So I was earning the letters on, or putting a little strip right here, and it was some of the strips and the letter was coming off.
Oh no!
So, but what it was is these ladies did not purchase these jackets. They was just templates, and when I used them templates, I got it back. I had a guy investing me into a heat press. So once I got that, I was able to put them letters and things down tighter.
So you got to see how. Well, basically, it was also a way for them to find out how livable the jacket was. Like, could you dance in it? Could you,
Can you sweat in it? Can you tie it around your waist? Can you do all them things without making it look damaged or anything? So, and that's what were the good things about it, because I was able to see them things, and it was like trial and error.
Yeah, and then you also got in a sewing machine and started learning how to sew.
Yeah,
that's big. How's that going?
My poor little finger hurt.
Tore that finger up.
Yeah, so I had a person named Billy Watkins, and she was real good with a sewing machine. So I did not know nothing about a sewing machine. The only thing I knew how to do was hand stitch. So all my first pieces.
Oh wow! So that was all hand stitch.
Was hand stitching.
Wow.
So I'll be sitting there watching football. Then I get one piece done, then I sit it down. And so, like I said, I got a friend that she said, I'm gonna help you learn the sewing machine. She said it's gonna be scary at first. You're gonna nick your finger, you're gonna sew your finger.
It's collateral damage.
And it set me back some. So once they grabbed me, I said, we're gonna start tomorrow. Try this again.
He's like, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Because I don't think this is for me right now.
Right.
That is hilarious. What has been one of the biggest lessons that you've learned in the process of figuring out materials, what to use, where to buy materials from?
A lot of the things came from sizing. So when all these jackets initially came in, when I ordered it, I ordered a 2X. And I was thinking it was going to be a little bit bigger than that, which it wasn't. It was size for me.
Right.
And that was a change. You know what I'm saying? Versus.
Oh, when it came, it wasn't a 2X. It
didn't look like no 2X. It was like a 2X
for a toddler.
Yeah.
A 2T.
Yeah, a 2T.
It looked like a 2T.
So then the ladies get to ask me, what are you making these jackets for? Just smaller people?
Oh.
It was like when you look at it, you seen there was all petite women and stuff like that. So it really never went to another size because I never showed it.
Yeah, but then too is like if you're ordering from certain places, I know all of us have had that happen where you order something and it says what size it's supposed to be, and then when you get it, and it's a medium.
And I have a problem with that. With reading the actual fine print,
The measurements,
measurement sizes and stuff. So when it comes, I get excited. And I'm like, "Ooh, that's nice right there." And then I don't read the proper description sometimes. Then it comes back and it's like this. An elephant be this small. I'm like,
so after a while of that happening to me, I just got me a measuring tape and I just started taking my measurements.
Yeah.
And so when I see certain numbers, I'm like, that ain't in my range. I ain't getting that. I don't even need to know exactly. I'm like, that ain't in my range. Because it's one of those things, it's a pitfall for most people ordering clothes now, again, with fast fashion being what it is and being the sources of clothing becoming smaller. It's bigger warehouses and bigger manufacturers, but there's less of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's harder to find unique things, to find things in diverse sizes and in styles that appeal to you.
Yeah.
You know, so you're fitting that niche. So let's talk about some other things. There's the style part of it, but then there's also the money aspect.
Yeah.
And we talked a little bit about pricing and you having to overcome figuring out how to set a price for yourself for your labor and your work. But when it comes to sponsorships or trying to expand, what have been some of the things that you're figuring out about that?
With sponsoring, you know what I'm saying? So it Trunks Up Apparel, also clothing, but we also do entertainment as well. You know what I'm saying? So we try to branch off into all avenues, not just clothing, and trying to be a name, a household name, a staple name. And so we got sponsorship with a prom that's coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Oh, wow. So you're going to be making items for them.
Yeah. And that's a sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? Help not feed, fund the event of the prom, adult prom. So.
Oh, an adult prom. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Because some people like get blazers and are there other things that you embellish besides blazers?
I did blazers, and I did jeans, and I did jackets, and I did t-shirts. We working on hats and shoes next.
Can people bring things to you?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So there's a person that came up to me and was like, I'd rather have a jean jacket instead of a varsity jacket. How much would it cost? And can you do that too? I said, anything you want to do, me and you put your mind together, we can do it. All I want is 2 elephants.
Just get them on there.
Yeah, I just need my 2 elephants. We can do whatever we want to do.
Now, your brother is in Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So you guys work together on this, but his element being there, because you have like different divisions, essentially. And so there's a version of your logo that's for his region, and there's a version of the logo for your region. But that was mostly because y'all couldn't decide on which one you like more.
I knew which one I liked. Let me tell you that right now. I knew which one I liked.
There's that brotherly thing, that element creeping back in.
So we always been like that. You know what I'm saying? He's tall, I'm small. I got hair, he bald headed. He got a beard, I don't. So it's always been like
it's always been something. And so he's been always like the business side of it.
Yeah.
And he encouraged you to make a business out of this.
Yeah, so because once I started making a jacket, now we're getting the funds from it. Mm-hmm. Now we need to create a business and get an LLC that we do have.
And what are some of your expectations that you had going into trying to create an LLC versus what really happened?
Well,
was it more difficult? Was it easier?
It wasn't mine because I gathered the pieces that we need to get it. Mm-hmm. And I sent it right over to him. I said, "Nah, you handle that." I don't. I just want to design and and make and
Yeah.
come up with the ideas and stuff like that. So it's like Baby and his brother Slim.
So you just like use the best of your strengths
Yeah.
for what you can do. You just stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You on the creative lane.
Yeah.
You know, he tried to have input about the logo, so they ended up with y'all having two of them. And it's like, no, I'm the creative side.
So once that happened, then we purchased these logos. So we had 2 styles of logos. So when they got sent to me, I said, bro, we got 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Which one you think you like? He was like, both of them hard. I said, I like this one. He said he liked it too. The one I picked. Mm-hmm. The one I'm wearing.
Oh, okay.
He liked that too. So, so I talked to the man who made the logo for us, and he said, y'all can have them both. So we got 2 for the price of 1.
Well, I guess that's not too bad then.
No, it's not bad at all.
No, the indecisiveness kind of paid off a little bit.
And the people was coming up and saying that too, where the trunk was not up on the other one, which is okay. But
okay.
So you can't say trunks up and
the trunk ain't up.
And the trunk ain't up.
I get that.
It's just the elephant's period. You know what I'm saying? So if his trunk is down and one is up, he's following and he's leading. And he's gonna lift that trunk up.
So it's more about the imagery. Instead of it just being literal.
I think that was a freestyle too. I don't tell nobody else.
It's just gonna be between me, you, and all the people watching.
Yeah.
That's funny. So talk to me a little bit about some of your ideas before we get into looking at some of your fashion, some of your ideas about where to go next. Because you mentioned promotion and wanting to tie that together.
And get into more fashion shows. I've never been in one, so I've been in some as a kid.
You're going to be in one a little bit later.
Yeah, so. Yo, but crazy.
There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, so it's a thing that's in here in Kansas City called Curve and Confidence. And I got a sister that plays a part into it. So when we went down there in August, I told her I'm getting the show next year. And I'm going first.
And you going first.
And I'm going first.
No, it's just so you can get off the stage first. You trying to play that off a lot better than you
get all the jitterbug out right now and sit down and chill the rest of the
and
show.
Watch the rest of the show. That's a smart strategy, though, to get it out the way.
Go ahead, get it out the way. I'm going first.
So thinking about the future, what else do you want to do with your brand, with Trunks Up?
I want to touch people's lives. And I just don't want to be known as just a fashion designer. I want to be someone that people can look up to and understand that Trunks Up is a powerful thing.
That was very inspirational. Very inspirational. And you know what else would be really inspirational?
Yes.
Your modeling debut. Right now.
Right now? We're doing it right
now. Yes, let's go do it.
Let's do this right now. Come on.
Let's go. And now in his modeling debut for the House of Trunks Up Apparel, we have Terrae Porter.
This is Trunks Up Apparel. This started with just a simple elephant patch. Then started with the wings that represents my mother.
That's the first jacket you ever made.
First jacket I ever made. This is the
prototype.
This is the prototype that I wore with the women's jeans.
Very important piece of history there.
Yes, definitely was.
And you brought another lovely model with you. We have Michaela.
Yeah, yes.
Wearing one of your jackets.
Wearing one of these jackets that's bright and shows off every piece.
Green's a good color on it.
Green. This is originally the first jacket. They're supposed to be in an actual size that they're supposed to come in, but it wasn't. So you got the 24, that represents the year that was established. And you got these pockets, 8 jean pockets from the back.
So basically repurposed jeans.
Oh yeah, it just
repurpose the jeans pockets onto the jacket.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So then you go to the right, and you got your elephant that's still there with the trunk up, and you still have your wing. Then on the back, you got her nickname, Certified Redbone. You got the butterflies and stars that just bringing the jacket to life. And then you have here a piece that represents her, which is her best friend. And then you got more elephants.
So a lot of things on the jacket that mean something to her, not just look good, but mean something to her specifically.
It's a symbol to her. So every time I do an actual jacket, I actually get emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
you've learned something about the person while you're putting it together for them, and they're gonna wear this.
Yeah. And every time they go out and I see them out
so
and
they
have it on, it brightens up my day.
I love that. And so you actually research your clients and things about them in order to make their jacket their unique piece of clothing.
Yeah, so like it was this lady that I gave a jacket to named Jazz Julu, and she said it looked like you looked directly in my closet because you picked out everything that I love and I like.
That's really cool. That's a high compliment.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Let's go ahead and talk about the other things that you brought with you today. Start on the end with the purple.
Okay, we're going to start over here on the end with the purple. And you got my brother jacket that I created for him, for me.
Oh, that's Trin's jacket?
That's Trin's jacket, you know what I'm saying? So that's created for me and him for the event yesterday at Day of Elegance Brunch Gala. You got the 24, and then you got the lion, because he's a Leo.
Oh, we Leos.
Yeah, and then you got the elephant with the trunk up. These leather pockets too. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. And they came from women's jeans too.
How difficult was it to use the leather on the jacket?
It actually was better on stitching. It wasn't that hard denim.
It's denim.
Yeah. So then you got on the back, rest peacefully to my mother, and Trunks Up.
And then you found the right kind of glitter that goes to come with the purple.
All come together and even matches right here. And you got, you know what I'm saying, you got a little sneak pocket right there, you know what I'm saying? Get a little bit more flash to it.
Nice.
Then you got this one right here, which is, I wore this for my grandmother's funeral. And I put, I'm a May grandboy. And as you see, some of the materials can get larger. And when I ordered it, I didn't read the description of the clothes.
You got to start reading them descriptions.
And the letters was too much for it to go right there. So I just put grandboy. And it's real flashy and all that. And that's why I only put one pocket on that one.
It's always a way.
And then you got the one I wore yesterday.
I really like this one. This is beautiful.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you got the 24 that still represents the year established. And you got flowers and butterflies. Fell in love with the butterflies.
Yeah, show them the back.
On the strength of, they said my mother loved butterflies. And when we was in Memphis, a butterfly came. So I actually did some overalls, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And these go with the jacket.
I like that tuxedo stripe down the side.
Yeah, the tuxedo stripe is a staple to the brand too. Just like these pair of jeans.
Now you said jeans was hard. How difficult was it to do these?
These was pretty hard because locating had to actually put it over the pocket because I was removing the pocket. Now I'm putting the overlay over top of the pocket, and then.
That's something else. You put the fly to kind of expand it and make it like a bootleg.
Yeah. And it even zip up.
Cut jean.
It even zip up and everything. So it's gone.
Oh, wow.
It's gone.
So you can go from boot cut to straight leg.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you showing all these designs and everything. And I'm so happy to see where you go with it next and expanding it. Why don't you let people know where they can keep up with you, where they can reach out, where you'll be next? Let them know.
Well, you can find me on Facebook as Terrae Porter. Also find me on TikTok at Ray Porter. You can find me on Instagram as the little homie Ray Dog. Little homie. 2 underscores. And I'm also on Snapchat, and I have Facebook business page. So.
And you're working on a website right now, too.
Working on a website right now.
Right. So if you go to the website that says Trunks Up Apparel and they're trying to get you to pay for elephants, take care of elephants, that's not you.
No.
That's the wrong site.
No, wrong site.
You working on that one.
Trunks Up. And you're going to see this logo.
There you go. That's how you know you got the right place.
Yeah. You got to be up now.
Thank you so much for talking with me. I had so much fun with you. And thanks again to Michaela for being our lovely model as well.
Appreciate y'all.
All the links that he gave will be down in the description box below, so you definitely want to check it out. If you had as much fun as we did, make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe so we can keep bringing it to you. New episodes of Getting Close Up air bi-weekly on Fridays, and also this episode will be available to stream on all streaming platforms, so you don't have an excuse. You can check it out either way. Also check out me and D as we give you the tea for what's hot and what's not on GCU Reviews. We're a great time. Thank you guys for watching. You're the best part of all of this, and I'll see you again soon for another close up. I'll be checking for you. Bye.